I'm sure you would have heard about this. Over the last couple of days, something pretty dramatic has been unfolding between the US government and some of the biggest players in AI. Here is the short story. So, Anthropic was in talks with the Pentagon over a contract, roughly $200 million, to provide their Claude AI model for defense use. But those talks collapsed over guardrails. The government asked for broader access, which includes the ability to use the tech in ways Anthropic's leadership felt crossed their firm's ethical lines, like mass domestic surveillance or allowing AI to make life or death targeting decisions without a human in the loop. Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei said flatly that he could not agree to the language that did not legally and contractually protect those red lines. Rather than restructure the deal, the US government took the extraordinary step of ordering all federal agencies to stop using Anthropic's technology and labeled the company a supply chain risk, a term which is usually reserved for foreign threats. Now, hours later, Sam Altman and OpenAI announced that they have struck a deal with the Department of Defense to provide OpenAI's model to classified network. What's interesting is that the contract explicitly includes written guarantees that the same safety principles Anthropic was fighting for, which is no domestic mass surveillance, no autonomous killing decisions, are part of the agreement. So what's really going on? This isn't just about who wins the contract. It's about how government and private AI labs are negotiating the trade-offs between national security needs and ethical constraints. Well, OpenAI managed to get the Pentagon to put red line protections in legal contractual language that both sides agreed to. Anthropic did not feel the language went far enough to ensure those protections would hold in practice. So does this look like a win for OpenAI? Yes, in the sense that they are now government's partner under those terms, while Anthropic has been shut out, at least for now. But this isn't purely transactional. It's a statement about who gets to shape how powerful AI gets used in the world's most consequential environments. The fact that both sides claim to support similar ethical principles highlight how the exact contractual and enforcement detail can just be as important as the principles themselves. The situation is still evolving. There will be legal challenges and broader implications of how AI, government, and ethics interact going forward. So I'll keep you posted on it.